Welcome back to Nepali Inspirations. I know it's been such a long time, but I'm back, and this time I'm back with a really special guest. Now, he's the first ever Nepali chef on Masterchef, and it's of course Santosh Shah. We spoke about his experiences on the show, what Nepali cuisine means to him, and what's in store for him next. I really hope you enjoy it, and if you want to see some of his delicious dishes, you can follow him on Instagram at Chef Santosh Shah.
First of all, namaste and thank you for contacting me and this conversation hopefully getting great.
So the first thing I wanted to get into is I want to say congratulations for getting into the semi-final and for even like being on MasterChef. What has the reaction been like? Because I saw on your Instagram as well, loads of people have been reposting your food and giving you so much support. How does it feel to get that support?
Very good feeling because I wanted to promote Nepalese food and I applied for a MasterChef, and when I got selected and I said yes, I going to have a chance to show Nepalese food. And yeah, I never thought I going to get so much love from Nepalese and Nepal and people, and about my character, my attitude, my food, my combination and cooking way. They're going to love that much. Oh my God, I didn't know. And this is amazing. You can see my Instagram like a growing and growing and growing and like amazing. That means people loving you. All Nepalese people, they make me winner already. I have everyday message, like I reply almost 1,000 messages, 500 messages a day, and telling thank you, and they even cry. The people sending me the message with a video message, the voice message. The family are crying. So emotional, yeah. And I got so emotional with them. Like and I'm that kind of person. I'm get very emotional quickly, very quickly, very emotional. I can start crying anytime. Big man, but crying anytime. So yeah, but I always want to tell thank you from your channel to everyone who giving love and everything. I try. I don't have any message in my inbox on read and on replied till now. May maybe few, maybe 10, 15 minutes what I'm talking with you while I'm talking with you. So yeah, I will show more and more in by this competition. Whatever left over, I will show from my YouTube channel, and I will try to bring my book very well,
Yeah,
very soon. Uh,
yeah.
I want to work good. I want a very inspirational book for the Nepalese chefs.
Yes, yeah.
So it will take a little bit time, but I want to. I don't want to release the book for the money or earning money or this, but I want to. That book should be inspiring the people.
Well, the dishes that you make, you talk about how it's influenced by Nepalese spices, Nepalese food, and I saw you made your signature dish, which is Tandoori Octopus. And I've been to Nepal a few times, and I eat Nepalese food every day, but I've never heard of like octopus being in like Nepalese dishes. So how did you come up with this, and why did you want to infuse it in your cooking?
Yeah, so being Nepalese and you are in a London and you are a London-based chef,
Yeah.
so you have to use the local ingredients or trendy ingredients with your culture and cooking.
Yeah.
So I am the first person to introduce octopus in an Indian kitchen. You know that. So it's
Wow.
like I am the first person to introduce in Indian cuisine. So
Mhm.
that was a cinnamon club like almost 5 6 years ago, and we put the octopus in with the Indian marination cooked in tandoor, and that was the first week we buy octopus 90 kilo octopus in 1 week.
Oh my
That
God.
in the cinnamon club, yeah. So it was like a hit, super hit that dish. So I was, and then after that, people get inspired and they're putting their menu. Now we can find it. All every Indian restaurant have octopus, the fine dining Indian restaurant. So
Wow.
I was the first person to, yeah. So like many ingredients I was trying and innovative things. So that is my signature dish. Why not try with the Indian Nepalese spice? And then I try with the timbur and with the timbur spice mix, and it worked very well. And then with the bahanko chutney, and then karkoloko pat and sadik dahi, and I tried these things. Oh my God, it's like it amazing. It came amazing. And I said, let's try this one in critics round. So I
Mhm.
tried the critics round, and that was like one of the best dishes in the history.
Yeah, and you made a hit out of it, and now everybody loves
Yeah.
it, like you said. Especially,
Yeah, everybody want to taste that octopus dish here.
I really want to taste it because I can't. Actually, I've never had octopus before, so I don't even know what the texture feels like. So that would be very interesting. Yeah, so my mom and I, we watch the show all the time. And when we watch the chefs cooking, it looks so stressful and so intense, especially when they give you like only 20 minutes and they're sitting down and they're watching you cook. How is it for you? Is it stressful, and how do you manage your nerves?
Being a professional, yes. You see, I know exactly what to do there, but because of nervousness, you put the wine later. You should, cutting the other side, you putting there and sweating like, in 20 minutes you sweating. That, if you go in a gym, you need at least half an hour exercise to sweat, to get sweat out of that. There is a 20 minute, you in a 5 minutes start sweating, that. Yeah, I was praying my Pashupatinath. I was telling, please don't give anything I never seen before.
Yeah.
So just don't give me that things I never seen before. Just
Yeah.
give me anything in a skill test. I have seen that one. Doesn't matter I have cooked or not. I have eaten or not. Just give me that. What is the use of that? What is the name of that? So I will be fine. When I go there and the table, your heartbeat like from the outside, you're waiting outside to get your turn. And then people tell you 1, 2, 3, now you go. And then kind of going there, and I didn't see the judges anywhere. I just seen the table, like this, and then I see, oh my God, like a feast. Oh, okay, fine. Good. Oh, I'm done now. It doesn't matter whatever they have to make, and whatever they ask, and whatever is time there, I will be fine. I finished that challenge. It was 20 minutes. I finished 7 minutes before. So I did like a quick, like a this. You have more time, and I say okay, and then I look at it in the plate, and then I put press later,
Oh, so, wow, you have so much time left.
Yeah, so I have every episode, every season, whatever I did, I finished like a 10 minute, 5 minutes, 7 minutes before. Wow, I'm ready with before. I just make it, and I did like, okay, I'm ready.
And did you watch the show before you went on? Were you a big fan of the show?
I can tell you the name and every comments and every dish from the 10 years Masterchef.
Oh my God.
Not in the 5 years, and not in the 2 years, and not in the last year. The 10 years Masterchef I have by heart, and I watch like 100 times. I learned from there. Yeah. I'm getting ready for this 5 years. Yeah. So in a 5 years time, I watch the before as well. Every day, whenever the Masterchef start, I watch and I pause. If I am there, what am I going to do? I plan for the last year, 2, 3 years. Then I follow. If I am there, this challenge, what am I going to cook? If I cook, that food will be like a preparation or like a practicing. Yeah. And then I if you see in my back kitchen, this is my practice kitchen. I do the practice here. Okay. So when the shooting happen, I come here, do the practice, all the dishes and everything here. I cook like 100 times that dish. Put the timer as well. I'm doing like exactly what the competition happening there. I'm doing there here. So I don't have to think there anything. Everything is ready. So if you ask me, you are a fan of this? Too big. And then I watch the whole episode, and then who win, and then I again watch from the first round to watch that guy only, and focus in that guy till end again.
Like I said in the beginning, you are the first ever Nepali chef on Masterchef, which is so amazing to watch, and I love how you've represented Nepal so well. And I wanted to get more into your heritage and your background, but before we get into that, for people that don't know, could you explain what Nepalese cuisine is? What is it?
I'm from Tarai region. Yeah, so like a India border side I am. But I know their food, but I don't know the Pahad food, the mountain food. I don't know the Himalayan food, the Mount Everest side food that people eat. So they are very different. So now during this competition, I'm discovering so many things, but that's why I cannot define you and tell you in the one word what is a Nepali food. There is like a 100 food. We have our food, the Nepalese food, not the international food. You heard the called kachila?
Never heard that before.
You heard the tartar, the French cuisine have a tartar?
Right? Yeah, I've heard of that.
The raw meat and egg yolk. Yeah. We have in Nepal, the called kachila.
But where? I've never seen that before.
Yeah, exactly. So Nepal have also tartar. It's our version. We eat raw meat as well. So that kind of things we never, it's like a shocking, when I know this. And we have a kachila,
Yeah.
tempered with the mustard and everything, and then they eat with a methi and anything. So
Yeah.
this is Nepali cuisine,
Mm-hmm.
Nepali cultural food. So I'm discovering this one, all those things. So I cannot describe you in one word or two word what is a Nepali food. For me it will be difficult. I can talk about the food, Nepalese food, a whole day,
Yeah.
whole day.
That's why I loved watching you cook, but because I think sometimes when we think of Nepali chefs, like you said, we usually think of momo, like rice, dal, chicken, like that's the most things that we talk about. But you show that we can be
Yeah.
versatile.
I'm not gonna to cook momo for sure. I'm not gonna to cook chow mein for sure. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna to cook dal and bhat. I can cook in a fine dining way for sure,
Mm-hmm.
but we have, apart from that, are so many things to show the world and show to Nepalese people and different cultured people. We
Yeah.
only don't have dal bhat, chow mein, and this. Because of that, I'm not gonna to cook that. We have many more things to showcase there.
Mm-hmm.
People know already dal bhat and mama chow mein. So why need to cook in that BBC show and
Yeah.
that world watching you and world showing you? So show what you have. Cook something like what we have in the Pahad or Himal or ingredients for the Himalaya or maybe Pahad that never thought about this. So I am combining that things in the food as well. And whatever I have learned, I will share my knowledge for every single people.
Said you left Nepal when you were 14, 15 years old to go to India, and you did a lot of cooking in India for 10 years, and then now you've been in the UK for 10 years. But was there any time in that journey where you felt like I wanted to give up, or this is too much, I need to give up and I'll go through something else?
I don't have a choice. Can you imagine? I don't have a choice. If I want to fed up with the cooking and I'm going, there is no other choice. Believe me.
Cooking is your life.
So yes, of course. So from the first when I started my journey, I started with the kitchen porter. So I don't know what gonna to be. So I left my home to work purpose, to surviving and earning money when I was 15 years old. So when I from the Nepal to move to went to India with my villager people from the village,
Mm-hmm.
and I started working in a hotel, a five-star hotel, as a kitchen porter when I was very young, underage. They are not allowed to. You cannot work here in the 15 years old, but India, Nepal, it work okay.
Fine, you can do
In 20 years ago, it's working. Maybe now it's difficult situation, but that time, child labor was not that brought to world. So I got to work luckily, and I started kitchen porter, and then from that journey, I become in 3 months later, I requested my chef, can I work in a chef, like what position I'm working here? And he's agreed. And from that time, I finished my college diploma in hotel management. I had an English class, English course to speaking. I cannot speak very well till now, but okay, finally
it.
I try my best, but I learn in India. And yeah, so that journey came here. 10 years I work in India, and then 1 year I was in a Montenegro. For 1 year I was working in 2009 to 2010. In 2010 I go back in India, and 8 and 9 months I was working in India. Then I came UK 2010 and end of 2010, and then till now I'm still in London, and pretty well. I'm doing good. I think, yeah, Nepali food rocking.
Of course, definitely. And for aspiring chefs now, people that inspire to be in your position, what sort of experience do you think that they need to be successful as a chef?
First of all, I want to tell, any, not being only chef, but any industries, I think you need to have a passion what you're doing, and you need to love what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, love means put your heart, mind, and soul, everything what you do, and that bring you the success, I think. So, and they don't keep the many options in your life. Like me, I don't keep the so many options. Just there is a one option, my friend. Nothing there. There is no choice. This sometimes doesn't apply for everything. What I say,
Yeah.
different people have a different background, different things. Like for me, I was 15 years old. I moved to India and I started kitchen porter. But there is just some people, many people in this world now. They already born and they have a restaurant. he skipped that time, to washing the protein and this and that, So already he born as a restaurant owner. you know. So my experience will not apply everyone because my background and their background, it doesn't match. My mind and his mind doesn't. But one thing will match is the passion. Passion can you take it very, very far. So if you don't have a passion, don't choose this industries or any industries. So go for what you like somebody like photography, somebody like being happy with the playing the cricket, somebody happy like the being the painting. So go in the painting. But believe me, any, not only the chef world, any world, any work have a very hard work. Even you're doing painting, you painter, they have a hard work. They need to be top of the world. They need to have a different knowledge. They need to have a different, nowadays it's like a show competition because of the social media, because of the Google. People is advanced. 10 years, what we think now, people already think 10 years before sometime, So sometime I create something in the kitchen. Oh my God, I'm very happy. And I start to searching in the Google, this one, someone did like 5 years ago, this one.
Wow.
So it's like, how? So we need to think out of the box, and better than anyone yourself, that. So I know who I am. Even my mother, father don't know who I am because when I was 15 years old, I left my village, I left there. I go every year. They don't know me, what I do here. So how know they better than me? Follow your path and follow passion and go for 100 miles per hour, what you want to achieve, Just follow one things only. Without hard work, passion, dedication, uh, thinking out of the box, thinking one level next. What is the next? What is the next? Ask again next, So that things will be make you success, I think.
Yes, no, I agree. And my last question was just, what's in store for you next?
What is the next for me?
Yeah, what's next for you?
Yeah, that's good. You ask my question to me, and I ask already my question me. So, what is the next for me? Is the next for me is being a Michelin star chef with a Nepalese food. For me, is next.
Amazing. Could we?
I want to achieve the Michelin star with the Nepalese food and being the first Nepalese to be awarded with the Michelin star. That's next for me. Please set your goals and whoever watching, what is the next?
What's their next?
Whoever you are, wherever you are.
Yes, that's how we should end our interview. Think now, what is your next?
Yes, thank you.